Welcome to the Do Nothing Project. Welcome to my extremely messy front porch, which I did not expect to have anybody see my extremely messy front porch. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Jeff. I'll be your host for this evening. The cafe that I've been, porch edition exactly, that I've been hanging out in just moved to summer hours. So I just found that out. I walked all the way over there and realized, oh shit. So this should be cool. Cinema vérité style. As you're gonna get to hear the cars go by. There's one right there. Cars go by. That's my neighborhood. And people walking, conversing. It's a beautiful day here, though. It was kind of rainy, and then got sunny later in the day, and it's just feeling like summer's on the up and up. Yeah, it's a great little neighborhood. We rent here. We can't afford to buy a house here, but used to be all artists around here. Now it's demographics are changing, but it's good. Good little place. And yeah, you'll be serenaded by birds. So yeah, this is the Do Nothing Project. If you've never been here before, welcome. Welcome to all the regulars who are saying hello, many of them over there in the comment section. Let's see. The Do Nothing Project is a highly minimal sit that we do every single Sunday. Sometimes I'm more chatty than others, not feeling especially chatty this evening. And sometimes there's more guidance than others, but generally it tends to the minimum. 25-minute version of doing nothing could be formal meditation practice. It could be whatever you need at this moment, something more lazy. That's what it feels. For me, I'm feeling a little sad tonight, just challenges with the kids and family, and just feeling like, oh, am I going to have a good relationship with them when they're older? They're both so in this very challenging stage. And then things happen, like they were fighting. My son tried to bite my other son's finger off. So that sucked. The older son biting the younger son, but it will change. So what do you do when you're feeling a little bummed? I do meditate, actually, and I find meditation is good for wherever you're at, unless the only exception would be for me when I'm extremely highly intensely dysregulated that I need to go for a run or something. But with the low level sadness, no problem. It's just about welcoming in whatever's here and letting it speak to you. It has something to say. I don't need to understand it. I just need to let the feelings of it be here. Yeah, thanks, Ruth. I know it gets better. Of course, of course it does. My expectation is that it'll go up and down. So anyway, I'm happy to be here with all of you. And it's not a big bum. It's just a kind of low level, like, oh man. So let's do a meditation. Porch sit, melancholic edition. I will ring the bell, and afterwards I will say hello again. But in the meantime, expect some minimal guidance. Thanks for being here with me, friends. Let's do nothing. Listen to the birds and the cars. All right, so as always, with every do nothing sit, you can make this your own. You can follow along faithfully with the guidance, or you can just let it kind of flow in from the background and let the cues land where they will, or you can completely ignore it. All these options are completely fine. I like starting with a few slow breaths. This is where I start to tune into the life of my body. I mean, may have been tuned into it before, but really pausing and pretending I'm experiencing it for the first time. What does it feel like to breathe? What does it feel like to be a body? Noticing the contact with the ground, your seat on the chair, or your feet on the ground, or your back on the ground if you're lying down. It's like, imagine an elevator, you're kind of taking the elevator out of your head, dropping down into your body. Of course, there's still going to be sensation in the face, there's still lots of thoughts, but down to the feeling, sensing body down here, like how close can you get to feeling things? And then we can also tune into the equanimity piece, just being okay with all these sounds. I mean, there's going to be lots of sounds in this broadcast, the birds, the cars, but also your own environment, whatever's in your space and around it, whatever feelings are inside you, definitely letting those be here. So it's nice to kind of drop into a home base or something to help get settled, but even before you do that, you might want to do a little check-in, kind of, yeah, what's here now? When you just pause and are curious and just sort of sit and rest, what do you notice about your experience? There could be, there's a lot of energy, or maybe you're tired. It could be a mood of some kind. It could be a lot of rumination, kind of low-level stress of something you're holding on to. Could be a feeling of peacefulness or easygoing companionability. Just check in. It's always interesting to see where you begin and where you end. So I often give a prompt for a home base if that feels like it helps you settle, paying attention to the breath or sound or another body sensation. Mind wanders, you come back. It's something I'll probably be doing throughout. But I also have this intention here to, anytime I notice a feeling of any kind, it's just really welcoming it, like, oh, okay, hello, my old friend. What is this I'm feeling, and where am I feeling it? And I just completely let it open to it, let it just, speak to me, not in words, but just in its in sensation and feeling. Let it rise and fall. And that's always it's kind of the centerpiece of meditation. It's that welcoming attitude. And also important to say, if you're doing this and something gets really intense, you can also, turn attention away for a while if you need to. That's also legit, just listening to the birds or something else, and you come back to it. So it's sort of like you're swinging in a little bit. That's a titration is, it's another way to do it. So I'll leave you for a little while I open up to my experience. Or we're sitting here and being with our experience, whatever's coming in through the senses or through the emotional body, thoughts coming and going. And can you be present for these, whatever it is you're noticing, in a way that's really gentle? You're not trying to seize on anything or suppress anything. You're not efforting or straining. It's much more a kind of receptivity, delicacy. It's a kind of listening, but not with some expectation. You're not tensely listening. You're just feeling as listening. It's this opportunity to just get quiet and be available for what's here. Just so not a big deal. In the last few minutes, I'm going to do a simple appreciation practice. Kind of do this your way. You can do a loving kindness practice, a gratitude practice. For me, I'm just going to think of things that I appreciate, notice things like the birds, faces may come to mind, and just deliberately, give yourself that. It's a pleasure appreciating things, sending gratitude to things. Feel better already, Chris. Thanks, everyone. That was good. It's really nice sitting out here, actually. Meditate here a lot in the evenings. That was a bit of a loud bell. Sorry about that. Thanks, friends. The kind words. That's Larry, Sarah. Yeah, totally. So needed. Uh, wow, it's nice. Yeah, meditation's pretty magical, I gotta say. Definitely notice when I do it more, I'm way more just settled and less triggered and happier. Why doesn't everybody meditate? I guess that's why we're here. So next week, who knows? Maybe it'll be back here on the porch. I don't know. Depends how early. If I get the kids to sleep, I might be inside. I'll see you all next week. Thanks for coming. Thanks, Andrew. Thanks for moderating. Be well. Thanks, Lori.